camp got underway last week, and Roby's got a free lane right to the rim as he's got a two-handed slam.
Can I answer your question now? Mother, may I have another of that and more of that as well? My goodness. Defensive anticipation by Bazley.
Thunder with numbers. Here comes Giddey. Easy layup in transition, capitalizing on that turnover. And last year was just so quick, obviously, with the bubble. For most teams, this year was a little over 4 months, and with the NBA trying to get back on track into that regular calendar, cut it off by another month as SGA has an open look at a three right in front of the Thunder bench.
And, you know, we've talked about the good ball. You go through that week-long training camps, you know, what, two practices a day? But when it gets really to the preseason and getting a look against NBA talent, that's a tough shot and runner, floater, whatever you may want to call it, by Josh Giddey. Because pretty much all 5 guys can handle the rock.
Speaking of handling the rock, SGA as good as anybody, and he had that step forward. It was so fun to watch. Over the 35 games that he played, this time sends it back over, and Luguentz Dort, who led the Thunder in threes last season, buries his first here in the first quarter. Maledon, Roby, and Jerome. So plenty of youth out on the floor as Giddey just slings it across with that left hand. Pretty pass, now crashes the board for the offensive rebound, flips it up and in for the and one.
Now, during the season, you have a little highlight reel that you're going to tuck away and say, Mom, I did this here tonight. Well, it started early for him. That's a heck of a play. Okay, he goes over the top of Plumlee, which is tough to do.
He got banked in by Cody Martin. As Giddey with a drive and a beautiful finish as he had to step on Bridges. And so he has not been afraid to attack the rim here in this first half. Really exuberant, getting this season going in typical Darius Bazley fashion.
And how about Pokuševski, man? It seemed like when he went down to the G League bubble, he came out a different player.
And speaking of Poku, as he spots up for that corner three.
He knows what we're talking about.
I heard you, Michael. Easy, we got a long way to go.
Thank you for reminding me.
You just don't like seeing those calls get made. As Poku steps in, elbow jumper, nice and smooth.
Yeah, he shot that ball.
A couple of buckets.
Yeah, he shot that ball like he had house shoes on. And how about that deflection?
Well, a nice sequence for now. The second-year player sends it up to Roby. He's got to save it out of bounds, does so. And now it's Dort. Catch fire three. That one's going to rattle in. So it started on the other end with Poku. As he can't quite save that one. Right back to the Thunder is Hayward. No on the left hand. And SGA comes out of the pack. As Dort will take it up to the rim. And the Thunder used that transition. And the turnover by the Hornets. And another one.
Good job anticipating that by Baze, just packing that passing lane. See if the Thunder can cash in these chips now. Got a nice little run, momentum going here.
And Dort is going to carry it over into the next possession as he's got his second three of this first half.
A cup of coffee with the Thunder at the end of the season.
10 games.
And now, you're going to get a better look at him and what he's able to do. You know, his experience. So there's a nice little draw and kick as we mentioned his name.
Well, James Borrego, the head coach of the Hornets, keeping his starters in to open up the third quarter. Bridges, Paul, Rozier, Giddey, nifty move, got up to the rim and banked it home. Boy, he has been impressive, and Giddey now into double digits with 10. He's as happy as can be, and that sort of exuberance has traveled with him all the way from Melbourne. Nice drive, a little stutter step. This Deck found a little crease to the rim.
Hit by that primary defender. And then command help from the weak side. And it seems like he always makes that right pass.
And there's those long steps from Poku. Came off, had the ball in his hands.
All the other players started this third quarter as expected. Just getting a lot of look at a lot of different guys right now.
And that's really the key. Giddey spots up corner three and knocks it down.
And Théo is?
Expressionless.
Okay, expressionless.
The visage wasn't there.
Gotcha.
Giddey had a little space and takes advantage of it by knocking down another three. Played about 5 minutes in Summer League. As Bridges is staying in the game here. Miles Bridges for the Thunder. Now Giddey goes right by him as he goes up with that left hand, his offhand. And another pretty finish at the rim. Build up his strength. One of the reasons why he didn't play in the Summer League, according to Mark Daigneault, was they didn't want to get him into basketball shape. They just wanted to build up his strength. As Muscala with a pretty three from the sideline. Still making his professional debut. Second-round draft pick on the floor for the first time. With Mann putting it on the deck, goes right at the rim, takes a bounce and finishes off the glass. Boy, he went right in. See what happens here with this group out on the floor with Mann and Wiggins, Watson, Diakite, and Deck. As Wiggins eyes the three, and that smooth stroke buries it from the outside. He's got his first professional basket. And so these minutes end up being pretty important.
Well, there are no minutes wasted. We've always talked about that many times on the air.
That's a pretty good stroke.
Nice little, yeah, looked very comfortable. Coming off that.
Deck battling inside. Was able to fend off that offensive rebound attempt by Thor. Wiggins, little spin, turnaround. Nicely done. Is going to be here, and the NBA is going to be back on that regular schedule starting in late October. As we profile, the Thunder opener will be October 20th as Wiggins with another made shot, that one from the outside.